Cody's parents left Gideon off. Mrs. Jones said, "This is a special family night, Gideon. You can come over tomorrow." "Okay, thank you." Gideon hopped out. Inside, Fred was studying blueprints and scratching his now substantial beard. Gideon took a carton of Briar's chocolate ice cream from the fridge and brought it with a bowl and spoon to the table. "Fred, you wouldn't believe the church I went to. They had a hole right in the stage. What do you call that, where the minister usually stands?" "Pulpit?" Fred rolled up the blueprint, securing the delicate pages with a rubber band. "Yeah, pulpit. Anyway, they took the speaker thing away and opened up the floor, and inside there's this big tank, big enough for the minister to stand in. Cody came out in a white robe. The minister helped him walk down these steps right into the water. Then he asked Cody if he was ready to dedicate his life to the Lord. Cody said, yes. Then, you know what the minister did? He said a prayer and put a hanky over Cody's face and tipped him right over backwards. Cody didn't even struggle, just let him do it. The minister tipped him right up and took the hanky away, and Cody was smiling. There was slow organ music and a whole church full of people praying and everything. This one old lady was crying, and she wasn't even his aunt or anything. He walked up out of the tank all dripping wet and dripped all over the floor, and no one minded or anything, and he went out back. And 3 other people got baptized. The people sang another hymn, and then the service was over, and Cody's mother was hugging Cody, and she cried, and he patted her shoulder like he was the mother. And Cody's father said it was time to go home. "I'm glad he feels good about his decision," Fred said. He wasn't going to do it until his father said God wouldn't mind if he listened to Iron Maiden, even though his mother got mad and said what was the point if they still had to listen to that sin-din. "Fred, what's sin-din?" "Noise, loud and decadent." "But music isn't noise, is it? And Iron Maiden's more enlightened than hymns." Fred said there's no accounting for taste in music, or for people's opinions about what is decadent and what is enlightened. Whole wars have been fought about opinions. Gideon nodded sagely. Cody's parents had a war about Iron Maiden. I'm glad Mr. Jones won. Mrs. Jones said Cody's born again. Do you think Cody's still the same person? You'll have to ask him. I hope he'll still be my friend. I think that's why he included you tonight. Yeah. Gideon put a large spoonful of cold into his mouth. His eyes watered. When the ice cream was half melted, he uttered the vowels in, I can do bigger spoonfuls than Cody.